Hey, everybody, this week is a Halloween podcast special.
I'm a bat.
Ellie's a bat. Tommy's dressed up as Rick.
Nasty.
And
Yeah!
is asking, what does the fox say?
It never gets an
And I'm a Will Pickle.
Will a pickle?
I'm a Will Pickle.
He just wishes he was Pickle Rick.
I don't need to be.
I can't wear the mask because I can't see shit,
Look
so
at
that's
my
why.
wings. Look
This
at my
week-
wings.
This week on the podcast, we're discussing the Netflix exclusive, The Babysitter. Is it any good?
Babysitter.
Shit.
We'll
I'm
find
just
out
kidding.
later.
Brought to you by Ghost Pine.
No, it's not.
This shit's
No,
good.
it's not.
What's that
Stop.
flavor of that wine? Ellie,
She's
that you're
drunk.
drinking?
She drank the whole bottle.
I didn't drink it by myself.
We apologize for any future
What flavor
behavior
is it?
problems.
It is layers of blackberry and dark cherry, complements rich roasted vanilla,
I'm
Asian
sending.
spice and nutty smoke characters, also in by firm integrated tannins.
That's it. I'm sending it to another dimension.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
We seek, run.
Oh, hell, you read me?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so.
This is a very good composition.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nerd Confessions.
Hi, Ellie.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Or sing.
Ellie had a little bit too much to drink. Go ahead,
Hello,
Ellie.
Drank a whole bottle. This is gonna
You
be.
guys
It's gonna be
stop.
rough.
Welcome back to Nerd Confessions, or Safe Haven, where we discuss thoughts, opinions, and everything geeky
Nudie.
Oh Jesus.
Nudie?
geeky techie, and whatever we feel like. It's been a week since our last confession, but before we go right into it, we would like to let our listeners know they can find us on various social media platforms. Yeah, view
Like
our
what?
bonus content at nerdconfessions.net.
.net. .net.
I'm Allie, the moderator for this Halloween spooky special.
Spooky.
It's not that spooky, it's just like whatever.
Yeah, it's not that spooky. It's Halloweeny, though.
And I'm joined by all the guys, which include Sahil, William, and Tommy. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
In this episode, we're going to talk about the most recent nerd topics. And we're going to also talk about this exclusive movie, The Babysitter.
It's not exclusive.
On Netflix, it is.
Oh.
Netflix exclusive.
You have to be a Netflix
The
member.
Babysitter. Stick around at the end of the episode to hear some of our listeners' confession. If you'd like to send us a confession, please send it at nerdconfessions.net.
Confessions.
Nerdconfessions.net. Or send us a tweet, or send us an Instagram, or tag us on something, or yeah, that's about it. That's all I
Yeah,
can do.
baby.
Don't do anything else.
Yeah, baby.
That works for me.
For those who are watching on YouTube, we will have a timestamp in the description if you want to skip right ahead to the topic. And if you're listening on the podcast app, you can skip ahead to the next chapter.
Just
at
hit that
any
next button,
time.
baby.
So you don't have
Baby.
to hear us rambling in the beginning.
Yep, there you go.
Okay?
You don't like it.
Show notes for this episode will be available at nerdconfessions.net if you care to see what we read. So for starters, let's talk about what everyone did. Okay?
You're burning out, Ellie. We just
Sounds
barely
good.
Oh,
started.
yeah. Let's start with Sahil. What did you do, foo?
So things that happened in my life, foo-foo, is a lot of stuff, actually. Mario Odysseys came out, so I played that. I also played,
That game. Sorry.
and you're playing it, too. So
I
know that.
was.
7 Days to Die, I played a little bit with Tommy until I had to run away.
Yep.
Surgeon Simulator, I bought last week.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's hard to play with a mouse
Oh.
and a keyboard. I think it would probably be cool if I had like a VR system.
Liam?
I Am Bread, where he plays a slice of bread.
What would be cool if you had a VR system? I didn't catch it, sorry.
The
Surgeon Simulator.
Oh yeah, it would be a lot of fun if you had a
What
meal.
is I Am Bread?
You basically play as a sliced piece of bread.
Or what do
Yeah,
do?
you would play as that. You would play
Fall over.
Do you get to toast
Is your
yourself and butter
purpose-
yourself all up?
Yeah, I guess that's
Is
what
your
it is.
purpose not to be eaten or to be eaten?
Your purpose is not to fall on the floor.
Do you butter yourself up?
I haven't gotten that
Do you
far.
cover
I
yourself
tried
in
like
jam
I
and peanut butter?
I flew off the table like 6 times and I got annoyed and turned it off.
Weird.
What?
Oh, what the heck? I also played Halo Wars because I enjoy that game quite a bit because it's an RTS, and I got myself a new puppy, and that made my life difficult. So
And his name is Puddles.
Is that why you had to run away when you were playing 7 Days to Die with Tommy?
yes, I had to run away because my pup was getting crazy, so I had to like watch out and take care of him for a little bit.
Tell everyone what kind of puppy it is.
I got a new cockapoo puppy for my wife has allergies to dogs, so it helps with her allergies. It's not completely like non-shedding, but it doesn't shed as much, so it helps. But it's also very loud and it barks a lot, so I have to figure out how to
It's
get
so
it.
cute.
It's a little puppy. It's gonna be like that for
It's
a
gonna
little
be
while.
like that, yeah, I know. So we're gonna see how this goes because I can't sleep.
You should just put diapers on him and have him sleep with you guys on the bed.
I don't want him to get used to sleeping in the bed because then, like, I don't know.
It'll be separation anxiety and all this
I
other
don't want him
stuff.
to get used to being like with me
Did
constantly.
you just say put diapers on him?
Yeah,
They make
so he
dog
doesn't
diapers,
shit.
They
man.
make dog diapers?
Yeah,
They also
they
make
do.
dog like freaking period pads.
You can't train your dog
Yeah.
that
For
way.
girl dogs.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Good job.
I thought you was a dog.
Woof woof.
I knew it.
He's so wild.
Awoo.
Auga.
Well, we love your puppy. We hope to have him soon at the podcast.
He'll probably be by when he gets a little older, and he's
Maybe
not a little.
maybe like 6
maybe when
months
his-
in.
Maybe that 3 months. The only reason I would say that is because his bladder's tiny, and then we're not going to be able to
Well,
have
that's
him
what
around.
diapers are for.
Well, I don't want him to like pee himself and walk around with a wet
You can
belly.
keep him on the table right here. He has a spot.
Yeah, but he barks like a sumbitch.
It's all right. Be
Sorry,
cute.
he is a sumbitch. Sorry. All right,
Give
go
him some
ahead.
chili peppers.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right. We're going to some territory.
Let's see.
dog abuse.
What did Tommy do? What did you do, fool?
This week I took a break from Ark and deviled. What is the word?
I don't
divulged.
know.
Divulged? No, not divulged.
Delved.
Delved. There it is.
There you go.
I
Oh my
delved
God,
into
he
some
learned
other
a new
games.
word.
I bought Mario Odyssey and
Dang.
played it, and I'm still playing it. It's
Dang.
really good. I at first didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually really like it. I also bought Assassin's Creed Origins.
Dang.
I also enjoy that game. I'm playing it currently. I've also been playing 7 Days to Die. Now, originally, I started playing it with Soil and William, but it requires William to be online for us to continue.
Hey, I had my computer online.
So I decided
Wow.
to go at it a little bit solo, just to learn a little bit more about the game, so we're not so totally useless. And I did learn some stuff, and it's kind of fun. It's just really grindy. That's the thing, that this game is a whole lot more grindful.
Well, only building game is very grindy. Like Minecraft itself is very grindy as well.
Well,
You have
for
to
this one, you
constantly
need
mine
to
stuff.
you need to grind a lot just for like basic tools. Like it really, you can't like.
Those games are made to be that way.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not
made to be.
supposed
You're not gonna like this. Like all right, for example, like an Ark, you'll start today, but like probably by 2 days from now, you'll have like a pretty huge base. Whereas in this game, even with 2 days, you're not gonna have like a castle. It's gonna take some time.
You're not gonna have a good base in Ark either. You're just gonna have like a mediocre.
Plus,
base.
you don't have any like
and you probably won't have
it's
any
just
dinosaurs.
It's you farming, so it's
Yeah.
like it's a little slower. But it's still fun. Hopefully, we'll get to play some more of that, and maybe we'll even put some gameplay on if Ellie decides to ever stop drinking and join us.
I have better things to do,
Like drinking.
like not do stuff with you.
Oh damn!
my
damn!
God.
Yeah, she's too busy playing Breath of the Wild still. I
Get those vampire
also
things out.
rewatched Mulan, which I haven't seen in a long, long time, so I couldn't even remember how the story went.
So you could dream about that
Ever.
Szechuan sauce.
Say again?
Mulan, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh my god!
I didn't see that anywhere.
No,
It's not in the
McDonald's did it
movie.
as a related. Promotion
according
to
to the Rick and Morty show,
According to
they
Rick and
did
Morty.
it as like it came out with Mulan because Mulan was a movie that Disney allowed McDonald's to make toys of, and they made a sauce for it. Apparently, it tastes amazing. I don't know if it tastes anything better than sweet and sour sauce and help people get better cars.
Oh right,
All
so
right,
yeah,
Get at it.
I don't think I was obsessed with the sauce. I've also still been watching Dragon Ball Z Super Duper. I've been watching Food Wars. I've Was about to start watching Stranger Things, but I ran out of time. Shit, what else did I do?
Get on it.
I did a whole bunch of shit.
Broke your toilet.
You broke your wall.
Took such a fat shit that you broke the pipes.
No, that didn't happen.
Door doesn't close.
Well, that's
Whatever, we don't care.
I Googled
William,
myself
go.
and I found out that I have nothing online other than my social media account. So have a great life.
All right, guys. So I played Super Mario Odyssey. I actually beat Bowser. I just need to
what
go
the
back.
fuck? You already done with the game?
Not done with it. I still have to go back and get all the moons,
He
man.
didn't see
Jesus
it.
Christ, he just went fucking balls out.
I just beat Bowser, man. Relax,
Man. Call
I
yourself man.
played a little bit of Destiny 2, not very much. I'm almost over it. We didn't mention it in the news stories, but the trailer for it came out today for the DLC pack.
Hey, William.
Osiris. What?
Do you not care about Destiny so much because I don't play with you?
Yeah, I play it more if you played with me. Sure.
Oh, how cute.
Okay, that's not cute. All right, so watched Stranger Things season 2. I finished that, and I liked it about as much as the first one. The stakes are a little bit higher, but I think we're going to talk about that next week.
Steaks.
And then I watched a lot of horror movies, like
which
Chainsaw
one?
Massacre is one of them.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow, lots of horror movies.
Well, it's one of them.
And then what else?
Man.
I watched a horror movie called I Am Sam.
I put that's not a horror movie. That's a sad movie.
Isn't it about a guy that loses his daughter to like something?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Is it Son of Sam?
I think it was about the special person.
Oh, it's not Son. It's Son. It must be Son
I
of Sam.
Am Sam. Yeah, I think it's about the special person.
Yeah.
Wow.
From Tropic Thunder, right?
Oh my god!
Are we gonna-
I was thinking about
You never go full
I thought it was
retard.
Son of Sam. What a movie called something with Sam. The Adam. What's this guy's name? The Night Stalker.
So what
Sorry.
other movie, William?
Go ahead, William.
Put you on the spot.
Friday
now,
the
didn't
13th.
I? Oh wow!
Let's see the crazy mom.
Did you watch Nightmare on Elm Street also?
No, just the Friday the 13th movies. I watched a big long movie by James Rolfe, and it got me in the mood to watch some of the old Friday the 13th movies.
Wasn't there a movie that you've never watched? That
We also found that Tommy has multiple usernames on Steam.
Oh, you watched all the Saw movies. That was awesome.
Yeah, what kind of person puts 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1,
We
6?
found 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
constantly
6,
just
5,
being
7,
numbers.
8, 8, 8, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then Adam.
Can't you just be like a normal person and share your gameplay? Because I want to see how many hours you put into Ark.
I don't want to see. His, I don't want to see his gameplay, but I want to see his Chinese.
I want to see
friends.
how many hours you put in the Ark.
Was that all you did,
Because
William?
I put 200 hours into. Fuck, we game to put 2 hours in.
I want Tommy to put it. I want to put Tommy to see how many. I want to see who his friends are that go, hello, fuck you. And then
Because
kill
they
him.
don't speak English.
Yes.
Was that Ellie?
Was that all you did?
That's all I did, Ellie.
His username should be 6969.
Yeah, make that your next
So
one, please.
I have some exciting things for you to tell you guys.
What are the exciting things?
I did like festive stuff.
What festive stuff?
I carved a pumpkin.
Was that the first time you ever carved a pumpkin?
The first time I've ever gone to a pumpkin patch to pick up my pumpkin.
Would you carve it last time? You didn't pick it out last time? Where'd you get it from?
I got it from like a grocery store.
Oh.
Oh.
Because
haven't
someone
gone-
didn't take me to a pumpkin patch, but we won't talk about that. This year it was redeemed, and I went to this cool little cute pumpkin patch, and there was bats, and then there was little photo ops, and there was haystacks, and then there was a ride on the haystacks.
Okay, well, it's still not a real pumpkin patch, but similar, yeah.
Whatever, in my world, it's real.
Okay.
And then I watched Stranger Things halfway done with season 2, I think.
Oh, you went up Tommy.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Hey, and fun fact,
You won.
I did not win nothing.
What?
I went to the school the Duffer Brothers went to, which you can look it up. I'm not going to say the name. I don't sponsor them. I'm just kidding.
Chapman University?
Yeah. I got some cool stuff from Mario Odyssey.
Look how pissed he's getting.
Hey, I got cool stuff from Mario Odyssey.
What
I
you
got
get?
a bubble sword. A bubble sword.
What else you get?
That's not a Bulbasaur.
And I got a
It's a Venusaur, you're
Pikachu,
right.
Did you get like
Pikachu?
Liberace?
Pikachu, and
Liberace
I
Mario?
got a
Squirtle?
Squirtle.
Nintendo 64.
See, look, you can see the spout coming.
You know why Princess Peach is called Squirtle? Because she squirts.
Oh God.
Sorry. Ow. What?
We'll probably watch the video
Fucking
on it.
disgusting.
They're the Mario Odyssey amiibos that Ellie has. They're the wedding ones. Ow!
Take
So
it
is Princess
back.
Peach. I'm sorry.
Can we start from the
She's
top?
not Squirtle.
Tom's not happy.
That's all I did. Let's move on.
Okay. Nerd news.
First news topic. Nerd news topic. Nerdy news. Because this is nerdy.
Nerd news.
France is running out of butter
What?
for their croissants.
That's racist.
What's gonna happen to all those croissants?
Last time France ran out of butter was in World War One. They had to import it from Holland, and it changed the name of the sauce. Sauce is sneak.
I hope they all starve.
Wait,
To
what?
Holland, Holland sauce.
Hollandaise.
Whatever demon that is taking a lot of pleasure in that. Hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
So basically, if everyone wants to lend France some butter, they can rename the croissant. Any tickets?
I hope they can't enjoy pancakes anymore.
So spooky today.
Got a lot of spookiness tonight.
So yeah, that's kind of tragic. It reminds me of that one episode of the Mickey, what do they call it? Like the one that
Reminds you of the Mickey cartoon where he's
the
in France?
redo, yeah, where they're like croissant.
Does not compute.
Croissant. And then he goes, wee, wee.
Okay, next topic.
Oh wait. Sucker punches, stunning new what? Sucker punches.
Sucker Punch is a game developer.
Like a video game, not the movie?
Sucker Punch is a video game developer, yeah.
Oh, I thought I was thinking of the movie.
Mm-mm.
Sucker Punches stunning new PS4 game revealed. An open world samurai epic Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of what?
You gotta speak up.
Did I say that right?
Tsushima.
Tsushima. Sorry, that's what I meant.
It looks really amazing. I mean, the graphics look great. I'm really excited for this game. Look how great that looks, Ellie. The graphics. And you play a samurai.
Pretty.
How better can it get than that? And it's open world because it's Sucker Punch. Because Sucker Punch did Infamous 1 and 2. And the DLC Last Light. So what do you think of it?
It's going to be fun. I just hope that they don't add any kind of monsters in it. It will be good.
Well, I mean, that's not outwardly for Japan. There's like lots of demons and stuff in their culture. So
I know there's
I wouldn't have too much of a problem if they added monsters.
I'm okay with Yonkai, but if you're going to do something about...
Keep it themed to it.
Yeah,
What are
like
you
if you're
saying?
going to do something and you're going to have Mongolians attack, please.
Oh yeah, you're reading
Like,
about that. Yeah, the Mongolians
maybe
attack.
you should keep it with just Mongolians and not monsters or something. But we'll see what happens to do.
I know your language.
Yeah, we'll
So that's an island between China and Japan.
Your beliefs.
Yeah, the graphics look great though, right?
Yeah, they look great.
Which villages to tame and
Well, this could also just be the cinematic.
Well, I'm
There's
sure
no actual
I'm
gameplay
I'm
yet.
sure they wouldn't. A lot of people got a lot of problems in the past for showing gameplay, cinematic and not gameplay when people assume it's gameplay because they always say it's in game when really it's just like generated in game.
This is the guy from Marco Polo, not him, but the
other guy?
asking the question. Yeah, he was the Genghis Khan. Or
Like this guy's back is on fire, but he's not feeling it, so I'm cool. So he becomes like a shinobi.
Well, the samurai wear masks like that.
I know, but I meant like the movements. Later on, they show some movements, and he's actually like samurais don't throw like smoke bombs like that.
Oh,
so I was like, this is kind of weird.
Well, that looks cool.
he's not fighting with honor.
well, he's this ghost.
He is a ghost.
Maybe he dies, and you come back as like a samurai ghost,
Could.
and you wipe out everything.
Could.
and
So
kill
next topic.
Netflix cancels House of Cards after 6-season run.
Oh no!
So one more season's left, and they're gonna cancel.
Is it ending at a good place though?
I don't know what happens in the next season. We'll see.
I don't know. It seems like it's kind of losing its momentum now that he's on top and like having a fall for it to end on.
It felt like it was ending.
Yeah,
because the 5th season, when it ends, we're left on a really there's no turning
low
back.
point. No, low point.
I think it's like a wrap. I think because they said there was rumors that they were thinking of ending it anyway.
There's
but I
not
guess
much you can do. You can't have a guy climb higher than what the president is.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
Yeah,
he tried actually in the 5th season. There was a stature higher, but it didn't work out. They had too many things going on, and now with all the crazy kind of allegations going on, they just decided to pull the plug. Is it the right choice? It's not for us to decide, but we trust Netflix's judgment.
It's just like Breaking Bad.
do we?
I think.
Do we trust their judgment?
Stop.
I think they can. I think we should see how it goes, and if it's still got a compelling story enough, we can. But I really think that they're dragging it too far after 6 seasons. Parks and Rec was only 7 seasons, and that show could have had so much more to it, but they killed it at the right time.
It's true.
So there's a lot of shows that end early.
Well, I'm glad you're just gonna at least let this end. If they cut it now, or we don't know how it ends, that would be.
Yeah, you get pissed.
You get fucking pissed. You invested all that time. Every year. So
the
that's
next
5
season's
years.
all about giving you closure, and that's it.
It's pretty much how it ends.
This is gonna be a good season then.
Hopefully,
I guess Parks and Rec was. No,
it'll probably
it's
either. It's gonna be awkward considering the reason they're closing it is because of Kevin Spacey.
No.
Yeah, they said the reason they're canceling.
That's one of the reasons.
Because of
but
that.
we don't want to go into that reason.
Well, still, because of that, it's gonna be kind of awkward. I don't know if he'll actually want to give it his all, but then he might. Who knows?
Well, he's still an actor. He has a job to do. It's not like he's going to go in there and be like, I don't give a crap anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I've really seen. I guess maybe I have. Call of Duty seemed kind of phoned in, but I haven't seen many
Peter Dinklage
performances from him that seem phoned in.
That's true. Oops.
Next topic.
There's a new trailer for The Last of Us 2.
Oh my God, Ellie! It looks so.
And got our attention.
It looks so amazing, Ellie. Are you ready for this trailer?
I never played the first one.
Tommy doesn't like the sound in this trailer.
Did I? I never. No.
I've showed you the beginning of it.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean I don't like the sound?
Who is this?
They're new characters. We don't know them.
Clipper
So
wings.
no more Ellie?
I just don't like that part. I mean,
Ellie's still in it.
I don't not like it,
But
like
these are new
it.
characters they're introducing.
It's intense.
Is this a zombie game?
Yeah, this is a zombie game, but remember, there are people that are competing too. People are surrounded.
So like The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I might actually really enjoy this game, so I might play this.
So it opens up with this really muscular lady being thrown on the ground. I think Sohail said she's the most muscular lady he's ever seen in his
The
life.
graphics look
Well,
really good.
I meant her arms are.
It looks realistic to me. I mean, she has realistic muscle arms.
Look at those graphics.
Yeah, I mean, for
Look at
that
the water
environment.
particles. Shit, that thing is hard to make.
Yeah.
They make it so nice, so fresh.
Naughty Dog is really good with their cinematics.
I mean, it looks so real. Even her movement.
Yeah, so they hang her up and she has like a neck like a horse.
Swinging of the bucket.
So she's fine.
Yeah, arm definition.
And so we were kind of introduced to the villain here, or one of the villains.
The droplets on the lady's jacket.
With sin.
Then she lifts her shirt and tries to cut her stomach, which is weird. This is like,
I think she's pregnant.
yeah, it's like cutting out that evil what's inside you or something. It's really weird. Seems kind of religious in a way because they say something, right?
Or she slept with a zombie.
Okay.
Yara.
Seems kind of cultish because it's about what she's gonna say.
Where is the other apostate?
When she says apostate, it's religious. So
Yeah, apostate, and then she's gonna say
Clipper
this.
wings.
Clipper wings. Who says that?
This scene was brutal. God damn.
You can really feel those hammer punches.
Get some good arrow shots. Got a hammer in.
It's a good hammer shot.
Oh, that arrow sounded like a bullet. That's why it went over her head.
Yeah, it's like that. This is that you hear. I don't understand her neck is not breaking yet.
Because she's using this lady as like a stilt.
But she is a buff woman. All the lady has to do is fall, like with all her weight.
What?
She got countered. It looks like a little puppy.
The little boy just comes in, lets her hang.
And he's like,
Oh, yeah, I don't know who you are. Not saving you.
He just saves his kind.
Demons are coming. Cut her down.
They look related.
Lev.
Look at those veins on her forehead.
I know, it's really
really good. I mean, you're just a step away from real people.
Those arms, though. Look at those arms.
I've seen ladies with arms like that.
Well, I mean, in the environment she's at, why wouldn't she have like? I mean, I guess the shoulders a little extra.
I'm just saying.
How the other girl is not crying her eyes out? I'm gonna be honest with you. Got your
adrenaline, baby.
It's got your elbow just crushed in.
It's got look at those triceps. Holy
Watch your
moly!
backs.
Those are some really good triceps, actually.
His hands.
Holy crap! Those things getting fast.
Trying to pull it down. They're scary.
So you excited for it, Ellie? You need to play the first one. You and Tommy both need to play the first one.
Detroit becomes human PGW 2017 gameplay.
Yeah, well, we're getting so many gameplay trailers. This one's Detroit because of the Paris. Was it Paris?
What?
In France, PlayStation had an event.
Yes.
So they play these trailers. So this is Detroit. We got a new trailer that makes Detroit look a lot better than the last trailer did. Last trailer looked terrible.
Right.
The first one looked amazing. Second trailer was terrible, which premiered at E3.
Right.
This trailer makes the game look amazing again.
Yeah.
Ellie, you gotta watch.
This game it makes it seem good. I loved Heavy Rain, so
yeah, that's pretty much the same thing.
This is really intense.
I think you like it, Tommy.
Got it?
Right away, Todd.
Not really. I get the idea, which is a cool concept.
It just feels like when you played Heavy Rain, you felt like you're watching a movie.
Imagine watching The Walking Dead and being able to choose what happens next.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. But the storylines are all based on you. You can finish the game in 2 minutes.
I just don't like
Maybe we can be friends again.
this story, I guess. Like,
Tommy doesn't like to think.
No. It's just...
What do you mean, you don't like intense stories?
I just don't like this kind of intense.
I got it.
Oh.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
What are you looking at? Maybe you think
So
this
it's
is
an android
easy.
in this
Maybe you think
abusive guy's house with his daughter.
my fucking mother took
He's
off.
abusive to both the android and his daughter.
Walked out on me for a fucking account.
So what makes this hard for the player is what do you choose to do?
Stay there.
Right.
Don't you dare fucking move. Alice! Daddy's very mad! It's all over now. Daddy isn't angry anymore.
Eyes are open.
Yep.
This is all your fault!
So there's always consequences to your action. Do you break your programming and interfere? Do you do what he says and don't interfere in him killing his daughter?
He's gonna break you like last time.
He's gonna break you like last time.
Yeah, it means that she was damaged before.
You're coming with me. That's enough! I want you to leave Alice alone.
very dramatic. Lots of options that can happen.
Fail the fight.
Pretty cool.
Cool stuff. A little bit of an intense story. So if you're not really into drama, it's not your style. That's okay.
There are some Halloween special news.
Oh, Halloween special news. What's that?
Well, here's a depressing one, or is it? Elvira to put her final performance on Halloween.
What?
No more Elvira after this year.
Elvira. I didn't even know she still went on.
She
has a casino game in Las Vegas where if you roll anything that has her on it, her boobs jiggle.
That's
well.
weird.
How old is she now?
She's I think she's in the
60s,
like mid or mid 60s, late 50s. I don't know.
I don't even know who this
She's
is.
old.
You don't know who Elvira is?
Click on the nerd. It's
Do not show him, please.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna go through this right now.
What? Show me.
You'll know who it is. You'll know who it is.
He'll go, ooh.
When you see it, you know who she is. Don't you know who she is? There's Elvira.
Oh, isn't this the lady from Addams Family?
No. Kind of similar, but it's not her.
No, she's been around for a long time. She had her own really ridiculous movie, and she was like a host of like a horror channel thing that plays scary movies for a while.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be talking, and then they play a scary movie.
She was known for go down.
Her boobs.
She was known for her cleavage.
Check, please.
And that big, huge thing on her head. Like
her like 70s hair.
She was from. That's where she was big in the 80s and the late 80s, early 90s. I think I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think so. My dad loved her. My dad was like obsessed with her.
I wonder why.
He had a pillow of her that he would sleep on.
Okay,
that was really weird, huh?
Was it just her breasts?
No, it had her whole full body, but I'm sure he rested head on that part the most.
Uh-oh.
Like father, like son?
What?
What's happening, Ellie?
He's just adding stuff.
FDA issues warning about black licorice for Halloween. If you're planning on wolfing down black licorice for Halloween, you may want to choose something else less risky to your
But
heart.
I love black licorice. Why would they do that?
Like candy corn.
I don't know. There's something going on with black licorice.
I hate licorice.
I don't eat black licorice myself, but I heard it has certain properties that cause
Cancer.
cancer.
Stop
Really?
eating
Like everything
black
in life.
Black licorice causes cancer.
It's black. What do you
Everything
expect?
causes cancer.
Well, that's like the most natural. If you go to like
Even breathing.
Europe and you say let's eat licorice, they will not know what red licorice is. They only know black licorice.
Disgusting.
Well, that means they don't know what real licorice
It's a
is.
very American thing.
Anyways.
No, thank you for black licorice. It tastes like medicine.
It's so
Let's learn
good.
more about Halloween.
It tastes like
flour.
absinthe because how it's mixed that with the licorice.
It tastes like ouzo. Ouzo.
So with that, should we get the first topic?
Yes.
The only topic.
The only topic.
What is it?
The Babysitter. The Netflix exclusive, The Babysitter.
So tell us about the Babysitter, Ellie.
Shut up, damn.
Okay, so there is this movie called The Babysitter.
The Babysitter?
Yes. So let's talk about the development of this. It's like this, okay? Listen up.
Okay.
Listen.
What happened?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Okay? On November 24th
Okay.
of 2014,
Okay.
it was announced that Brian Duffield horror comedy script, The Babysitter, has been brought to by Mac G's Wonderland.
McG, I think.
Mac G's Wonderland Sound Vision with Mac G and Mary Viola set to produce the film.
Okay. So these are some names that are working together to make a film. Okay. What
Yeah,
happened
so
next?
these people decided, hey, let's make this film.
All right.
And then they said the project was brought in by the exclusive producer, Stephen Bellow. So another person has decided, I'll produce this.
Okay.
Okay. And then on December 2014, so 1 month later, the script appeared on the 2014 blacklist of the best unproduced scripts in Hollywood.
The best unproduced
Wow.
script. Would you guys say that this deserves that
It's
award?
not the best unproduced
It's not the
script.
best.
It
I
has,
don't know.
it has an interesting storyline.
It's
let's say the
definitely-
least.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's interesting storyline. I don't know.
It's a good. I mean, for a Netflix exclusive, I have a lot of things to say about it. But I think, I mean, it's not like a best unproduced script. I'm sure there's other ones that are better than this. But
Okay,
anyway.
so what happened next, Ellie?
So then September 10th, 2015, about a year later, MG was attached to direct the film for the New Line Cinema, while Wonderland would co-finance the film along with some film group. Boys and
When did they start the principal photography, Ellie?
Well, the principal photography of this film began
Bowles and Schiller Film Group, Ellie.
Yeah, that one. And the principal photography started in October 27, 2015 in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Hometown.
Los Angeles.
Well, you can tell that because everything that's in this film is a Hollywood backlot, right?
Yeah, it's basically a Hollywood backlot in Fairfax High School or something like that.
The residential area is Hollywood
or wherever
backlot.
it is, right? So then in December 2016, so a year later, Netflix acquired distribution rights to the film from the New Line Cinema.
So it's interesting. This film, along with...
And it was released on October 13, 2017. So this month.
So this film, along with, I think the same situation happened with, Death Note.
Yeah.
Where they didn't originally plan this to be on Netflix, unlike the Marvel series. They just acquired the rights. And exclusive rights.
They made fun of this on South Park recently. Remember?
What happened?
They had,
South Park?
They had people calling into the Netflix office and they said,
"Oh, pick us up."
It was more like that, but it would be like, "This is Netflix. You're green lit." Everyone's green lit for their show,
for their terrible shows.
Yeah, so I think it's funny.
But it works for Adam Sandler, but this one's not too bad. It's not like
it's better than Adam Sandler movies. I'll tell you that much. Go, Ellie.
So what's next, Ellie?
So how is the movie doing? You probably be wonder.
I'm wondering how it's doing.
Yeah,
what is it rated?
The Metacritic. On the Metacritic, the movie has a user rating of 7.4. On Rotten Tomato, the movie has a rating of 69%, 9 fresh for Rotten.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad. I mean, for what it is, I mean, it doesn't really take itself too seriously. I'll just
Wait a minute. So on Rotten Tomatoes, what was The Dark Tower rated?
Like 16 or some shit.
16%?
Let me see.
I think it was like rated 60, wasn't it? 50?
I want to say it was like 20 something.
20?
20 something.
Keep talking about it.
So this Babysitter thing is rated 69%, and the freaking Dark Tower.
It was 15% rotten.
Oh my god.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Idris Elba was in it, and they give it 15%. This is bullshit.
You got boobs, you get extra 50%.
Apparently, you get shot in the boob, and everybody loves it.
If you make any jokes about jacking people off on TV.
Anyways, we talked a lot about the development and the ratings, but what is this movie about?
Yeah, what is it about?
The movie is about this boy conquering his fears, which I pretty much got. It's a predictable movie.
Yeah, they're very predictable. Keep that in mind. You'll be able to predict the whole movie.
So, a movie about a scared kid, young kid, with a very attractive babysitter.
Uh-huh.
So then his parents leave for a town trip out of town. Oh my gosh, can't talk.
For a lovely weekend together.
Don't correct me.
Okay.
His parents leave out of town.
All right.
Over the weekend.
Okay.
And guess what?
What happens?
They leave the little boy with the babysitter.
Well, that's the point of a babysitter, right?
So you think it can go two ways. The little boy discovers lots of things with the babysitter.
Oh, some nice things, huh?
Or the boy discovers other things with the help of the babysitter.
Like what?
Okay.
Or the way this direction came.
This is going in weird places.
The babysitter is not what he thinks.
And is a mass murderer?
Perhaps.
Oh, I see. Maybe it is.
But anyways, that's what happens. You should... you should watch it and see what happens.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil it for you. But we'll talk about the cast, right? So tell us about...
I don't really care about them.
Tell us about the two main heads. The two main heads of this. What are those two main heads?
Well, what about the directors?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The director and the writer.
Oh, I thought you meant the cast.
No.
Which they are?
Just... Okay, what is it?
It's directed by this guy named Brian and this guy named Joseph.
Okay.
One is the Duffield and one is a Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole.
And which one did what?
So the Duffield was the writer and producer.
And
Also known for Insurgent and Jane Got a Gun and The Babysitter, which is what we're talking about.
So nothing really, huh?
No.
Okay.
But the other guy who directed is known for Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, and Terminator Salvation, co-creator of the TV series Fastline, and has an executive produced numerous television programs such as The OC, Chuck, and Supernatural.
So
Chuck
Terminator
and OC is good, but everything else is...
So Terminator Salvation and...
So you know it's out there.
Yeah. Well, the writer...
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
The writer seems like an unknown because he was the one that won that award of best screenplay, right? So the director was probably like, let's pick this up. Or somebody was like, let's pick this up. And they paired him with this director that had a bunch of stinkers. Salvation was a stinker. Not very many people like that. What was the other movie?
Charlie's Angels
Full Throttle. Yeah.
That was like the third or second one in that series.
That was the worst one out of the three, right?
I don't know. I don't remember what the...
I remember people liked the first one, but the second one and the third one, I don't remember anything about.
I don't know. But all right, who are the cast, Ellie?
We're only going to talk about two people, which are the main characters, is the boy and the babysitter. So the babysitter is actress Samara Weaving. She plays the babysitter named Bree, or B.
Oh. What do you think about her, Ellie?
She was freaky. I liked it.
I feel like they dilated their eyeballs every single scene because their eyes looked huge every single scene they were in.
Maybe
do you think they had like a Snapchat filter on them to like make their
gosh. Anyways, we're going to talk about the next actor.
They look like anime characters.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Joda Louise as Cole. So Cole is the 12-year-old boy whose parents still hire a babysitter when they go out.
That's good. That's interesting parents. They want to keep their kids safe, but their parents probably going out doing weird stuff all the time.
Yeah, it was interesting during the movie. It's like the parents were encouraging him to like, hey, face your fears. But you're not ready yet, so here's your babysitter.
Pretty much.
That is true.
What? Are you going to participate?
I'm listening to you.
Anyways, Tommy, what do you think of the movie?
Oh my gosh, this is what's happening. What are the rest of the characters?
No one
Tommy,
cares
what was the character that you liked the most? Tommy.
I don't know what his name was in the actual movie.
Well, it's right there.
The shirtless one, huh?
No, not the shirtless one. What is it? It should say it right there, Ellie, for you.
The dim-witted one? Oh, that's a cheerleader.
He's not named here.
Oh my!
He's not in the actor.
Well, he is. His name is Andrew Batchelor.
Oh,
they just describe him as Bee's friend and part of her cult. Oh wait, oops.
Yeah, so he's traditionally from Vine, and then got big on YouTube. He goes by the name of King Batch or something like that.
King Batch.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Batch after Bachelor, his last name.
And he's actually a pretty funny dude. And in this one, actually, all the I'm gonna say like about 90% of what he said was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
like
I think he was definitely the highlight of the film.
Yeah.
But he's only like in one really long scene in this film. I think that one long scene was the best part of the whole movie. I don't know, what do you guys think?
This film's got a little bit for everybody, though. It's got like comedy. It's got sexy women. It's got sexy guys.
Dude, there's like a whole
it's got
1 minute like make
violence
scene between two chicks, and it's like straight up just tongue action.
Don't tell me this is that
is Ellie's favorite scene.
Don't tell me girls don't get any kick out of this. This is a guy without a shirt on for half the damn movie.
Well, I mean, would you guys agree that middle scene in the middle of the movie where things kind of make a weird turn, that was the best scene in the movie?
Yeah.
Ellie, would you say that?
Where it just suddenly just shifted?
Yeah.
By the way, Bella Thorne is in this movie for all you boys out there. She went from an ugly duckling in an Adam Sandler film to a cheerleader in this movie. She was
really annoying though.
Wait, what movie?
Tomboy. I don't know, one of these Adam Sandler family comedies.
The girl who plays the babysitter reminded me a lot of Alicia Cuthbert in The Girl Next Door. Just because of like how she was walking around, kind of with the air of confidence, like she's got experience and everything. At least that's what the vibe I was getting off of this.
Yeah.
Well, I think this movie suffers from something that Death Note kind of suffered, where they play like they're smart, but then they say dumb things.
Yep.
So they're acting like they're smart. They're throwing a lot of like nerd references. Like we're doing a sci-fi dream team, right?
Yeah.
And at the end, they said that all these heroes are going to team up together. One of them's Ridley, and Ridley's going to use the xenomorph egg to defeat the big bad, whatever big bad guy that is, like an alien or something. And what ridiculous point of that is that's her worst nightmare, because that means that the xenomorph would become the next big bad because it would reproduce off the enemy, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, so that doesn't make any sense. But also,
unless that was her whole point,
you see a kid in this movie that has a button
to make another big bad
because she's bad.
So I was gonna say that you see a kid in this movie that's like he's supposed to be super smart. He's got a pin that says "Free Pluto" because Pluto is now deemed not a planet. But he's using a freaking not butcher knife, but a chef's knife to dislodge his toy car so he can rechange its configuration. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. You can't be smart and dumb at the same time.
Maybe he didn't have a screwdriver. I don't know.
A guy that has a lot of connects like that's going to have a screwdriver somewhere.
It's true.
Just throwing out there. Well, he's only 12 too. I mean, 12-year-olds had toys. So
I think there's just a lot of plot conveniences with this film.
Yeah.
Like that was a plot convenience. It was like foreshadowing for later.
Yep.
The amount of times he fell and got like just thrown around, the fact that he wasn't severely injured at all.
No, there's all kinds of interesting stuff. You're right about that severely injured stuff, but the amount of like ignorance that the neighbors show is ridiculous as well.
What neighbors? There are no neighbors.
Well, everybody's deaf.
Yeah, everyone's deaf, and everybody went to go get their hanky-panky on.
Everybody's parents is gone. It's only like one kid in the whole neighborhood left, or 2 kids in the whole neighborhood left around. It was really weird.
But it's an interesting movie, I would say. If I had any choice to tell anybody anything, go see it, because if you have Netflix, it's free.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of cheap throwaway Netflix movies, and this is why Netflix can take on these movies. I think it's kind of one of those things that you enjoy watching, and you don't really pay for it because you have Netflix anyway.
Right.
So it's not like you went out to movie theater, wasted $12 on a film.
I kind of wish that they didn't do all these weird camera angles that they tried, or camera styles.
Yeah, there's like some points where it went to first person perspective. I mean, I kind of like the artsy fartsy shots, and there's some parts of that aspect that I liked, but I don't know.
It's got its moments.
Like they had some like weird, some what do you do? Get out. They had some weird things like he puts his hand on the wheel of a car and it shows 10 and 2, and then he like pulls out a pocket knife and text comes up on the screen says pocket knife.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It kind of feels like Scott Pilgrim versus the World in that way.
Yeah.
So they kind of have that goofy vibe to it, where sometimes text will randomly pop up on the screen.
Yeah,
it's kind of going for that goofy vibe.
It's kind of goofy. It kind of has like a vibe like Scary Movie did, with some of the hair horror, but like less weird.
Yeah,
but it felt like it. But it's cool. I mean, I think it's a fun little movie. If you watch it, you're gonna watch it till the end. You're gonna also judge some of the acting. But
some of it was good, some of it was bad.
This is the kind of movie you're gonna see them making like
Cork it.
What do they call it? Like the sub commentary, where they make commentary like shoot, I know this show, Mystery Science Theory.
Oh yeah. It's a good film to make commentary on. Yeah, for sure.
It's got its moments. It just wow, that's pretty stupid, or that's pretty dumb. But it's predictable, and if you want to go see it, go see it. It's only an hour 45 minutes. It's not going to kill your life.
I'd recommend watching it. I think it's a fun little
Stranger Things
film.
First, then this.
Yeah, this is the dumb film to make fun of your friend.
This is the one you drink. You get like an alcohol bottle, and you say every time something happens.
I drink really good wine. What is this wine that we drink, Kelly?
Ghost Pines.
Ghost Pines.
Give me that cork.
No.
This thing has wine in it.
Huh?
This thing still has wine in it. I don't want it to spill. It does.
She wants to keep the cork.
So
I'll keep it safe.
Well, then just don't drop it.
So the movie,
cork it then.
The movie
is
is interesting because it's got, all these like weird little quirkinesses to it, but it's something you'd want to watch with a bottle of alcohol with your friends and say, every time something predictable happens, we drink. And that's what you do.
Yeah, take a shot. Whenever you're able to predict what's happening next, take a shot.
Anytime this girl gives you a sexy look, take a shot.
Every time she gives you a sexy look, pause, rewind.
So let me play the shot game. Every time somebody says something,
for every like tongue action.
No. Anytime you get any kind of shot of somebody's face up close, take a shot.
That's a lot of close shots.
Every time you hear
see
someone
those
make
diluted eyeballs.
Yeah. Anytime there's an awkward joke made when it's something really
Every time you hear a sound effect.
Okay,
take a shot.
yeah, that's true. Make a shot. But if you every time you hear the audio not match the video, not because it's only us, but it seems like it was recorded after, take 2 shots. Anytime you see a blonde lady on screen, take a sip. You're gonna get drunk, I promise. There's a lot of games out there you can play with this movie. It seems like one of those Sharknado type films. But go watch it, have a good time, and the cover is Bella Thorne and it says TVMA, but there is no nudity, so have a good day.
Yeah, so what would you...
And then what would you guys rate it?
Yeah.
7.
Good job.
7.
What would you rate it,
solid
Ellie?
7.5.
Oh, wow, a little bit higher.
I'm nicer.
I didn't know if you had enjoyed it. I mean, everybody's laughing, but you weren't laughing a lot of the parts.
She doesn't really laugh.
She was
much.
laughing. She was laughing, but inside.
She only laughed when people got murdered.
Did you think it was funny, Ellie?
I don't think it was funny. I think it was very, very amusing.
Oh, yeah. You just really thought it was amusing, but you don't think it was
good.
funny.
So
Yeah.
7 point.
So you
It's kinda
enjoyed it more
like-
than I thought you would.
It's kind of like I think in any dark comedy, I don't really laugh. I just kind of like, yeah. Kill.
Okay, Death is Smoochie.
All right, I agree with the 7.
Okay, 7.5.
Let's just give it a 7.
All right, 7 it is.
It's a 7.25.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good to me.
Moving on.
I think that's a great score because it's not crap, but it's not amazing. It's something you spend an hour and 45 minutes. You want to watch something funny with your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant
It kind
other.
of like it gives
Dog
me the same
thing.
vibes as like that movie Teeth, and then that movie It Follows. and
No
then that
teeth.
I love It Follows.
That movie freaking weird.
I think they're all within the same genre.
Yeah,
This one pops up a little more in the gory side.
Wow, they really like to push that scene where she's taking her top off for her
I
bra.
love it. That's the
It
best.
Follows is a million times better than this, but that's
Yeah.
my opinion.
No. You and
That's what I said.
It's not as funny. It's not funny at all, actually.
Let's go on to listeners' confessions.
Listeners' confessions.
So we got this. We got tagged.
We got tagged. What do you want to share with us?
We
who
got-
who wanted to share it?
We got tagged by this person whose username is Cinecritic
Cinecritica Express.
You say that Express.
okay.
And then what is this picture?
It says, is the DTV the Incredible
So there's
Hulk?
this picture on the top portion.
It's comparing.
Can you let me explain?
Okay, go ahead.
Like, hello, I was talking.
Okay, go ahead.
So the top portion of it has the Incredible Hulk with Thor, but in the 1978 TV series, The Incredible Hulk.
What did you say?
Hulk.
And then on the bottom portion, it has Thor and the Hulk again, but this is for the 2017 Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
No, Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. What is wrong with you?
Ragnarok.
All that wine inside
So the new Thor movie. Okay, that's all you need
Well,
to know.
what you're saying Thursday?
Lou Ferrigno actually was pretty bulked up. So
Ragnar. So
you.
then,
So what do you say in that
so
text?
that's
I don't
that's
remember.
what the image is, and then on the caption it says no hay cambiado gran cosa, verdad?
Okay, what do you say?
Meaning it hasn't changed much, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't really.
It really hasn't.
Hulk is like 5 times as large.
Hulk got more
Thor
bulky,
looks almost the same.
and Thor just shedded more layers.
Well, his chest is the same.
Well, Hulk looks like he's actually got strong arms, but I think the guy that plays Lou Ferrigno was kind of like built, man.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's kind of
but-
got a speech impediment, though.
Really? That's why he never spoke, huh?
Well, he kind of has like a weird accent that sounds weird, but he sounds like he's chewing on his tongue. You could play a video of Lou Ferrigno later.
Huh.
It's cool.
Cool.
I don't know. I don't remember.
So what do you
the-
think? Did he change much?
I don't,
Nah, yeah, he
like,
did.
appearance wise, obviously a little, not as like like a lot, but the Hulk obviously did. But like I don't remember the 1978 version. I feel like I've seen a few, like just maybe just Incredible Hulk, but not interactions.
I remember
with
it very
with
well.
Thor.
Do you remember the ending credit scene of each episode of the Hulk where he'd be walking down the street and it had his thumb out for hitchhiking and that really sad music was playing?
I don't.
You don't remember that? I gotta find that for you.
Anyways,
You'll love
I don't remember it much or at all really, but the Hulk was silly, wasn't he?
He looks silly, yeah.
But I feel like the interactions with like the Hulk and Thor haven't changed as much.
This theme would play. He'd be walking down the street and had his thumb out.
I do not remember.
And he was just
this.
walking down the street and all these cars would pass him and he's just walking out into the sunset.
Hulk green, not like.
No, he's his regular self. He turns into the Hulk like once an
but half
episode.
naked.
Well, no, he has his clothes on.
Oh.
Is this Eric Bana walking down the street?
Here you go. I'm gonna let you hear Lou Ferrigno's voice.
What does it sound like, Sohail?
Here, so you don't think that I'm crazy.
Here in Nashville, the Wizard Comic Convention, I'm having so much fun. The people are so nice and genuine, excited.
Yeah, that's what.
Have you been to Nashville before? Are you familiar with the area?
I totally see what you mean now.
It sounds like it's chewing on his tongue, but I mean, it is what it is.
But yeah, but that was interesting. We're excited about the movie. We're gonna watch it this Thursday.
Ragnarok. Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Thursday, we'll be probably talking about it a little bit in the next episode, along with Mario.
Wait, that comes out next episode?
Yes.
Oh wow, time freaking flies.
When are we gonna talk about Mario Odyssey?
Next week after
or
that.
the following week?
We have plenty of time.
Yeah, we'll address it the following week, and then we have Assassin's Creed too.
Oh, we'll do something.
Let's do it, baby.
Anyways, if you'd like to send us a confession, you can email us at contact@nerdconfessions.net or send us a tweet at nerdconfessions with the zeros being replaced with zeros.
The O's replaced with zeros.
They look the same. That's why we got to say it.
I said the O's, didn't I?
No.
The zeros?
You said zeros.
Replaced with zeros?
Zeros got to be replaced by the O. Wait, O's got to be replaced by zeros.
O's before what?
Zeros
Backwards.
before O's.
Tommy's tired.
Or send us like tweets or more tweets.
Yep.
Sorry, that's what I said.
Go, Ellie.
Well, that wraps this week's Confessions. Join us next week for more discussion, opinions, and things that pique our interest. If you have any confessions you would like us to discuss, feel free to send it our way. As always, we would like to thank our listeners and followers for tuning in, supporting us, share us, like us, review us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just listen. Every bit helps us grow. Or you don't have to listen and just send us nerdy stuff because we like that weird stuff. But don't send pictures of my faces. And don't forget you can find a previous episode and bonus content on our website, nerdconfessions.net. This is Nerd Confessions signing off.
Good night. Stranger Things next week along with Thor Ragnarok.
Happy Halloween.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, I carved that pumpkin that's in the background if you're watching the video. I'm pretty darn proud of it. Cuphead was done by William. It's next to my beautiful pumpkin.
You can't really tell it's Cuphead though. You can tell what yours. You should grab it real quick.
No.
Oh, guess not.
Go to sleep. Bye.
You're probably drunk on candy right now.
Hello.
I'm teleporting out of this dimension.